Good morning, welcome to our daily general election roundup, and the theme today, well really it's all about momentum, whether the Labour Party can continue with the momentum that it seems to be building up. It has narrowed the polls. We've got the tracker behind us from Britain Elects. You can see the red line here, Labour polling in the mid-20s at the start of November, but that red line has shot higher and we're now looking at around 31% from Britain Elects. That's the New Statesman poll of polls. The FT poll of polls puts Labour on 33%, and the Conservatives on 43%, similar to this one, 42.4%. A narrowing is being witnessed here. Labour is building up some steam. Whether or not that's just because this polling data here is maybe a bit inaccurate, or whether or not people are on the Remain side deciding that the Lib Dems are not for them. And if we look at the Lib Dem numbers, they move sharply lower in correlation to that Labour jump. So then if we look at the data, what it's telling us probably is that the Remainers, maybe undecided, maybe were leaning towards Lib Dems, are now starting to come out back in favour of Labour Party. Probably traditional Labour voters who maybe had thought about voting Lib Dem this time around are coming back to the party. So some gains for Labour. Can they maintain that momentum? There's just 10 days left before the election. A lot of postal votes already being cast, of course, but the momentum is key here. Do they, like we saw 2 years ago against Theresa May, can Jeremy Corbyn mount a sort of surge that pushes the Labour Party a lot closer to the Tories and puts us back in hung parliament territory? Now, pollsters sort of agree that probably a 6-point lead for the Conservatives over the Labour Party on a national basis is enough for a majority. At the moment we're looking at polls suggesting around about 10%, a 10-point lead for the Tories as we speak. So still looking good for the Conservatives to gain a majority, but if we do see Labour claw their way back up the poll ratings, then that is not going to be set in stone. Cable is trading around 129, just absolutely in the midpoint of that range between 128 and 130 that it's been tracking for the last few weeks, and I would expect probably for that range to hold for a while yet. I think probably until we're looking at the exit poll on the night of December 12th at 10:05. That's going to be telling us in a lot more detail, a lot more accurately, what the expected result will be. In terms of campaigning today, well, we've just heard Labour announce that they're going to cut rail fares by a third. So I think we're in a stage now where parties are starting to, if they're behind, they're coming out with new announcements to try and shift the needle. They've got to try anything they can to shift the needle among voters. And as far as the Conservatives go, it looks like it's steady as she goes. Try and keep the message the same, not say too much. But they are at risk of maybe just being a bit flat-footed here, and that's maybe playing into this surge for Labour in the poll ratings. We'll keep you updated over the course of this week, running up to the poll itself, and what potential market implications there might be. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.